And we have some breaking news, which is kind of shocking, which is that
This guy is the CNN and Fox of gaming news. I mean, come on, man. I'm shocked. You know, that's my title, man. Dreamcast guy, PlayStation fanboy. Shocked. Really? Let me guess. Xbox is dead again, huh?
shocking, which is that Xbox is killing the Xbox handheld.
I mean, I was looking forward to the new portable. What's going on here?
Now, this project has still not been officially revealed,
But yet you're saying that it's dead. So if it wasn't officially leaked yet, then how could you go as far to say that the project was dead? I mean, come on, man. I mean, at this point, you is most definitely the CNN of gaming channels, bro. Like, there's not a person in this community that's taking this full seriously.
has been a lot of leaks and rumors for the last year and a half that this has sort of been the emergency strategy by Microsoft, that essentially Xbox is just being butchered by the PlayStation 5, like pound for pound, exclusive for exclusive.
What exclusives are you talking about, man? Lost Soul Aside is on PC. You ain't got no exclusives, buddy. I mean, the best games on PlayStation 5 happen to be Xbox titles. You know, the same platform that you keep saying that is dead?
If you're comparing PlayStation to Xbox, Team Green is never ever catching up. So Microsoft had a unique strategy in mind. A lot of leaks talked about the fact that essentially, instead of trying to copy the success of PlayStation, they were going to go in the Steam Deck direction to make something that is a micro PC.
And that's exactly what they're doing.
Could play Steam games, they could play Xbox games, they could play Xbox Game Pass stuff, but the idea was to essentially have the power of an Xbox Series S in your hand. And I'll admit it, I made videos actually excited about it.
No, you didn't. You was bashing it, bro. What is you talking about? Oh, that's just a wall guideline with the Airbox symbol on it. These are the words that came out of your mouth. Oh, I was excited for it. No, you wasn't. I could go back a few videos and find out that this man was bashing. You know what? Hold on, let's do it.
Obviously, it's very similar to the Steam Deck.
But you just said it wasn't. You just said that the new Xbox Portable wasn't even remotely close to the Steam Deck, just for you to go as far to say that it's remotely close to the Steam Deck.
In a lot of ways, some people think that they like these grips more. I will admit that in mine, where whenever we get the Xbox dedicated handheld, if it's actually supposed to be playing roughly current gen games, if it's supposed to actually be able to play current stuff like Hellblade and Halo Infinite and stuff, I am a bit in the frame of mind where I'm thinking, okay, is the battery life going to be 45 minutes? It's going to have the battery life of a Game Gear. This entire thing, I think, looks like garbage. A lot of people...
But you just said that you was excited for the Xbox handheld, and then you go as far to say on record that it looks like absolute garbage. You know what? Okay. You know what? Like, I swear I thought I was tripping, you know, but as far as I'm concerned, this man is the Fox News of gaming and entertainment.
Exclusive. Like, they don't have a PSP, they don't have a PlayStation Vita. Right now, all that PlayStation has is the PlayStation.
No, they don't. They got the VR2 and they got the PlayStation Portal. What is you talking about, man? How does this man have a gaming channel, but yet for some reason he gets everything wrong in regards to what he's saying?
I thought this idea was fantastic, but...
Oh, really? It's fantastic. You know, I just love the concept of the new Xbox. That's why I hated on it on the previous videos, bro. I mean, at this point, man, he's a bona fide hypocrite.
It just came out 28 minutes ago, says it's dead. Microsoft, from the top, said, can it? Wrap it up. It's time to just focus on Windows optimization.
You said it was official, right?
Xbox. But this is it. Xbox dedicated handheld has been sidelined for now.
How is this official? It doesn't say Xbox. It says this guy named Shinobi602. How is this an official statement? What are you talking about? Oh, it's Windows Central. Okay, but where does it say that it got canceled? You just told people that it was dead in the water and that it got canceled, right? So why isn't an Xbox profile picture not bringing this up to people's attention? And it's a guy named Shinobi602. Oh, but it's Windows Central. That's a part of Micro. Okay, then you also have to explain the fact of where this portable got canceled, because it just said it got sidelined, which means that the project is still there. It just they want to put all their time and energy into improving Windows 11 with handheld gaming.
A polite way to put it, to focus on Windows 11 handheld gaming with third-party partners. Now, This is something that apparently, publicly, Microsoft is...
But it does make sense, though. Why would Microsoft just go out there and throw a portable? I mean, they can use these third-party partners, which is something that they've advocated for, to see how it goes. This would only help Microsoft bring out a better portable gaming device for y'all, and these people are complaining?
Obsessed with putting Windows onto other devices. They want to put it on stuff like the ROG Ally. They want to have like a version of Windows you can easily put onto a Steam Deck if you wanted to. Now, right now...
Well, there you go. That is the philosophy. Everything will become an Xbox. And I'm hearing that the PlayStation 6 will also have Windows operating system too, which is what I find so funny.
Want to put it on stuff because it's bad for optimization. It sounds like they want to make a Windows handheld that will actually run as good as the Steam Deck, as good as the Nintendo Switch, stuff that, plays games. According to just Xbox fans to Microsoft,
I mean, that should have been Abby pointing that weapon at Marathon, because that game is most definitely dead.
Xbox is now officially dead. I mean, it's wild. So this leak is from Jez Corden, who is one of the biggest Xbox leakers. I have to say that this is such a wild thing. They're going full steam ahead on the next Xbox. Even that, But
you just said there was not a new Xbox. You just said if Xbox was dead, then why are they making another Xbox? What?
I'll be honest. Xbox is canceled so much, I doubt there will be a next Xbox.
Bruh, you want to sit there and talk about how Microsoft is canceling so much? Oh yeah, let's talk about all the games that you've canceled, buddy. All the games that y'all were looking forward to that getting canceled. Oh, how about those rumors with Marathon and how Bungie just wants to put the curtain over it because they're afraid of how bad the game's going to do now due to the bad publicity that the game's gotten. But you want to say, you know what, bro? But Microsoft's dead, guys, but yet the top 5 games on PlayStation 5 happen to be games made by Microsoft. Explain to me how that makes sense.
Reveal it and it comes out, I'll definitely be surprised. Let me look at the replies here. I'd much rather see a first-party dedicated project than the third-party ones. So right now, there is still something come out called Project Keenan. Keenan is the code name for Microsoft's handheld with Asus. Essentially, this thing. We made a video talking about these leaked pictures. So instead of making a dedicated handheld, there's going to be stuff like this. It's a ROG Ally that runs Windows. This is not the point of it. I don't like the actual direction they're going.
So then that means you don't like PlayStation 5 then? Because that's all PS5 is an AMD machine with the PlayStation 5 logo on it. PlayStation didn't put no parts. They didn't put no personalized parts into their own platform. They had AMD manufactured for them, and there you go. So how could you go as far to say that's not an Xbox handheld, even though it says Xbox with the symbol on the handheld? Especially when it's telling you that they're working with them to make the hardware. No different than how PlayStation is working with AMD to make the PS5 for them. So you're essentially telling me that the PS5 is not a PlayStation 5. It's an AMD machine with Sony's logo on it. I don't get what you people are complaining about.
Because in my mind, what makes the Steam Deck...
We don't want to know what goes on in your mind.
So incredible. I have made multiple videos about how much this...
This Steam Deck glazing is getting out of hand.
On me over. It's the fact that it's not just that I can put custom themes on it. It's not just the fact that I can fill it with emulators and play the original Resident Evils. It's not the fact that I can put Pokemon on it and stuff. It's the fact that it automatically has...
I thought you was going to say that I could play PlayStation exclusives on it. I mean, that would have been a fair argument, right? That would have been a nice one.
Entire Steam library. I can click it. I can automatically update games. It will pass cloud saves back and forth.
And you're explaining...
Okay. I love the fact that I can play. I spend a lot of time at the gym, despite how tiny little stick arms are. It is cool that I can, on the treadmill at the gym...
Why would you be on a treadmill with a screen playing your Steam Deck when all it takes is for one crack, and then there you go, there's your screen? Who does this, bro? How about you, exercise, and then, are you that much of a gaming addict that you're actually on the treadmill playing on your Steam Deck? Wow.
Slay the Spire, come back home, transfer that save automatically back to my PC and keep playing it. This is what I wanted from the handheld Xbox. This is what I eventually want with the handheld PlayStation.
No, don't worry. You ain't getting one of those.
Yeah, hey.
The closest thing y'all got to a portable device is the PlayStation Portal.
Here is the full PC experience, the full console experience.
And what do you think Microsoft's get? Bruh. Like, I mean, at this point, he got to be doing this on purpose. There's no way that this man don't know what he's talking about, bro. Like, at this point, he ain't even a real gaming channel. He's just a locale. You've got to the point where you are levels... You're the gaming DSP when it comes to, talking about video gaming topics. This is ridiculous.
That easily takes that back and forth. The idea of taking just a basic-ass, crappy thing like that, I'm proud to only own an Xbox, that number continues to shrink. Them making a dedicated handheld could have breached into a separate market, but nobody's going to be happy about, hey, check out my awesome Windows micro console. Buddy, that just ain't happening. Probably realize
that's exactly what the Steam Deck is, but yet you give credit for Steam with the Steam Deck, but you give no credit for Microsoft doing essentially the same thing that you said that they're trying to copy with the Steam Deck. What?
It's not worth the investment to make one themselves. Welp. This is probably...
So then PlayStation 5 and Xbox is not, because they're not made by themselves. What is this dude Good Game talking about? What is he talking about? PlayStation 5 didn't come up with these parts. Those parts are not manufactured by Sony. Those parts are manufactured by AMD. So what you're essentially telling me that the PS5 is not a PlayStation 5, it's really just, it's the AMD 5. Because AMD is the one that manufactured it. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, I guess Nintendo don't own the Switch too, guys, because it's done by NVIDIA. Is this what we're doing?
The math that happened. In order to make a dedicated handheld, it's not just the research, it's not just...
They don't need a dedicated handheld. Why would you make a dedicated handheld when they can make money from all different ROG Ally handheld? They can make money from all different... Y'all not getting it, bro. What would be the point of one dedicated handheld? See, this is the problem when you guys are so fixated on hardware, but not necessarily on software, which is what the gamer should be worried about. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft having their handheld, ROG having their own handheld, they're going to be getting faucets of money from every single one of them. That's why they're working with these third-party manufacturers. So mind you, they're going to be more Xbox printed out handhelds than what you're going to get with Sony. See, this is what you don't understand. This right here is the power dynamic. But it's all about, oh, we want to see how well it sells or how it competes with all it. That's not how these companies are getting money, guys. I hate to break it down to you, but that's not how they're getting money. Oh, because the PS5 sold 75 million. That's not how they're getting their money. They're getting their money through the games and the subscription services. That's where the money is. Consoles were always sold at a loss, and they made the money back with the games. Now it's subscription services. You guys know this. Stop capping.
Development. It's not just doing all the testing of how vertical should the sticks be. It's also the mass production. When you make a console, you have to make warehouses. You have to make deals to make chip manufacturers. You got to ship stuff overseas.
Oh, really? Is that why Sony's just manufacturing their PS5s off AMD?
Producing these things in mass, it is extremely...
Oh, the GameCube isn't Nintendo because it's made by ATI, which is AMD now. You know the GameCube is an ATI, AMD machine. So I guess Nintendo didn't make the GameCube, so I guess it's not a Nintendo GameCube. Bro, what logic are we doing? I can't believe as game. This is why I don't go on Twitter. Gamester, make a Twitter. Make one. Why would I make a Twitter having conversations with people like this that are this damn stupid? I'm surprised y'all even have a Twitter account after all these videos that I make.
Expensive endeavor. And I do think to some degree that there is a chance that somebody at Microsoft just did the math and said, we can't sell 1 million Xboxes in a year. How the hell are we going to sell 1 million Xbox handhelds in a year? Its own.
Just like you guys can't even sell Marathon, even though it's on multiple platforms.
That's what's killing Microsoft more than anything else. The death of Xbox, I have to admit, it's surprising to me, but
What?
It's not the Nintendo Switch. It's not the PlayStation 6 coming out in like 5 years. It's this. It's just how damn easy and how cheap the Steam Deck is. That's gonna do laps around the Xbox all day long.
You're lying to yourself if you think the Steam Deck is going to be far better than the Xbox Portable. You're really lying to yourself if you're going to go as far to say that. Even a Steam Deck fanboy would even go as far to say, what are you talking about? The hardware is going to be far better than that. What are you talking about? It's already that in the ROG Ally. Like, you know what? We can't talk to this. And nobody cares. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. At the end of the day, Xbox is dead. How much is it? Are we on the 3,000th time of Xbox being dead? You know, you are literally the Fox and the CNN News of gaming, man. You are low-cal. You are the DSP of commentary. Bro, there's nothing respectable about what you got going on in your channel, man. I'm sorry, bro. This ain't even about opinions. And, oh, it's canceled. How is it canceled? Oh, this is official. How is it official? It's not even coming from official sources from Microsoft. Oh, but it was rumored. But it got. How can something be rumored and be canceled? It's either it never existed in the first place. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, man, Dreamcast, guys, at it again with the Xbox is dead.